play the game. We start off and then load game, block one. We start off with Madden. Let's do this. Welcome, game developers, to Doug Teaches Ue5. Yes. So this is gonna be a short tutorial. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix. Well, as you can see, I'm in control of the player, and I loaded the game. Well, technically speaking, it's loaded, but you see what I mean? Like we're there, and then we can control the player. So first thing I did was I went back into the default character class, and I typed in P character, reset that. And then how I fixed everything else was simply put. I in our third person blueprint, in this map blueprint, right? So the first thing I did, instead of spawning the character class, I just, because we're already using the default pawn, I was just all like, you know what, screw it, I'll just hard teleport it. So what I did was, excuse me, I took our player reference, the player reference 2 that we made right as the event begin play happens, and then after that, I get rid of this. I grabbed a reference to our target point, which is this, and just grab a reference, and then you get the transform. And then what you want to do is set after transform. And then from there we plug that in, and then we plug this into false. Now this is if you're starting a new game. And then if we're loaded, we basically take the saved data and move it there. Okay, yeah. So turn around and all that nonsense. Anyway. So, let's test this. We're going to go to main menu, and play, the game. We start off and then load game, block one. We start off with that. Now, there's a problem. Obviously, we're not in the direction we want to be in, because we want to be turned around. The problem with that is, what? We'll fix it later. What's important right now is that A, our save system works, and B, we spawn where we need to spawn. Now let's fix. The last thing we're gonna fix, though, in all honesty, is the music. We gotta get the music playing again. So let's go. No. We gotta go to level blueprint, on begin play. We gotta have a reference to this, and then we just play it. Play audio component. Put this back, plug this up, plug this in, plug that in. Okay. And then just move these, just to clean up a little. We compile, and then we play. So, how are we gonna fix the thing? Well, first things first, we actually have to spawn in the save room. To do that, we basically. Hold on, I'm sorry, I gotta stretch. My legs are itching, man. Anyway, so to do that, we essentially have to, after the teleport, when we go into the save room, that's where we have to save the slot before the game is paused. So what we're gonna have is a temporary variable and plug that in. That temp variable is going to be saved down, and then we take that and save it in the position, etc., 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 etc. We'll fix it when we're starting to work on slot number 2. So when will that happen? Next week. So we're essentially going to start a new level. And yeah. End it here, narrator.
Serious?
Mm-hmm. Because we fixed everything. We fixed everything. We'll fix the orientation problem next week, and as far as I know, what else was it? And slot 2 will also start next week as well. So, edit here, narrator. And there you have it, game developers and assassins. Tune in next week for Doug Teaches Ue5. Yes. Boop.